everybody, this is Cybertron John, and today we're going to be taking a look at the first Transformers Age of the Primes figure that I am going to be reviewing. And that is Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Primes Solus Prime. So, here she is, and, well, you got her Cybertronian vehicle type mode there at the front. You got Solus right there with the Forge of Solus Prime. On the side of the box here, you have a partial image of some of the primes here with their respected insignias here, which are actually carryovers from the Power of the Primes Prime Masters. And here you can see Solus. This is Micronus, the IDW 2015 Micronus incarnation. And here is Alchemist Prime. On this side of the box, you've got Solus Prime. There again. And then on the back here, you have your obligatory product shot. You got robot mode. You got the vehicle mode. 28 steps. And there is the Forge of Solus Prime on there. So, that is that. So, without further ado, I'm going to open her up and we're going to see how she comes packed. Okay, so here she is with the little package insert here, and you get the figure itself, and then you have your little paper satchel here with all the accessories. And I think, as I always say in these videos, make sure to get whatever it is that you need out of there, accessories-wise, before you chuck the packaging away. So, with that out of the way, first of all, if you would like to see any more Transformers reviews, discussions, or anything to do with 3D printing that I do on the channel, then please do like, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Solus Prime herself and see how cool she actually is. Okay, so here is Solus Prime out of her packaging, and she looks quite cool, actually. I quite like it. Obviously, she is sporting this blacksmith type look that's going on here, which she had from the Machinima series, from the Machinima Prime Wars trilogy series within the Power of the Prime segment. Yeah, so the Forge of Solus Prime, it is split into 3 separate pieces here, as you can see. So you're going to want to take the hammer, and you're going to want to take this bit, see the peg, plug that, plug that up, so we got that. And then this bit that is the grenade, you plug that onto the bottom here. And now you've got the forge. It's quite cool. Very, very cool. And as you can see there, her insignia is on her weapon. So that is also very, very cool. And yeah, it's quite a nice looking hammer. Quite a very nice looking hammer, but yeah. Is there a way that she can store it per se? I just wonder if she can store it on her back. Doesn't look like it. Not, but just say there couldn't be. But yeah, anyway. So taking a look at her close up here. She is quite cool looking, to be honest. This is probably the second female Transformer that I've got my hands on. I don't really have a lot of them per se, because they just, the way they're usually designed, very kibbly to try and get a vehicle mode out of them, but also try and achieve the feminine aesthetic. But yeah, I mean, this, the way they've worked on this in particular is really, really cool. It's very like, for the 13 Primes here, it's very like the Bumblebee movie Studio Series figures from the Battle on Cybertron scene. All they have is the CAD models for the robots. In this case, the only thing that they're prioritizing here are the robot mode designs, which basically leaves a completely free canvas for what they could do in terms of the possibilities of these characters' alt modes, which is absolutely awesome. So, articulation-wise, her head is on a ball joint. It can look, well, it's on a neck as well, so you can see the neck can go back a bit, and you can make her look really, really up. And then she can look down quite a bit there. Her head can do, can't do full 360. Yeah, it can just about do full 360, and you get some quizzical tilting as well. The shoulders here are adjustable out the way here to accommodate for the arms that can go out that far. The arms themselves can do a full 360. You got bicep rotation, 90-degree bend at the elbow. You do have a ball-socketed wrist here, so the wrist can rotate and also go inward. If you bring her skirts up here, she's got two completely different swivels at the waist. She's got an upper waist swivel. She's got this waist swivel here. And then, no, she doesn't. No, so that is the waist swivel. She's got a swivel there above her front skirt here. And then if we bring those skirts up for now, the legs can do that. Can go back that far. She's got, not that. She's got thigh rotation, bend at the knee, 90 degrees. And then she's also got an ankle pivot, and she has one of the craziest ankle joints here, ankle rockers here, absolutely nuts. So she is very, very flexible, per se. So in order to get her to hold her weapon, you're going to want to take off the head of the hammer here, and then you're going to want to feed it through. So then you feed it through the fist, and then you pop the head of the hammer back into place. Apologies. It's very, very fiddly. And very tight as well. And there she is, holding our hammer. So, size comparison wise, what can we compare her to that I got on hand? So here is Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe Optimus Prime. You can see how she compares with him. And then for, I guess, a core class combiner, here she is with what I've got of Volcanicus. So you can see how that plays out. So, with all that out of the way, I think it is time for transformation. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to want to do is what I've just already done off camera, which is remove the forge from Solus's hands, and you're going to put it back together. And then this peg on the back, we're going to find out what we're going to use that for later when we fully got Solus in her Cybertronian vehicle mode. So, first steps that you are going to want to do is we're going to want to bring these arms forward like so with these butterflies. This is intended for the transformation and not so much the added articulation, but you could use it for the added articulation. Then on this double joint here, you're going to want to bring up the backpack. And what that's going to do is it's going to be able to create some space for us to get the front grille section out. And then you'll have enough space to push Solus's head into her chest, like so. And we're just going to leave all that as it is for now. Whilst we're here, I'm going to go to the arms, and you are going to want to just use those ball joints and just go fold our hands into our forearms, like so. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to the legs. We're going to take the hip skirts, we're going to bring side skirts up here, and then we are going to rotate the center skirt there, bring the other two back down, and what we're then going to want to do is we are going to then want to just bring the arms down like that, and we're going to want to rotate the legs, well, the entire waist assembly here, like so. And we're going to just keep everything at the moment like that. Now we're going to go to the legs. So, legs-wise, what we're going to want to do first is you're going to want to take the wheels at the back of the ankles, and you're going to want to fold them, just rotate them out. And then you're going to want to flip the feet. Flip the feet in. Make sure the ankle pivot is not activated. And then you're going to want to take the wheels and you're going to want to just bring them back into place there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Fold it in like that and bring the wheel back. You then going to want to take the legs here, take the ankles here even, and you're going to rotate them so that the toes are pointing inward and the wheels are sticking outward. Just like that, like so. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use the knee joint. You're going to want to bend both legs at 90. And then you are going to want to, if I just bring those arms out of the way, you then going to want to take, you got joints also here, which you're going to want to bend. Oopsie. That you're also going to want to bend. You've got peg here, and you got a slot there. And that is what you are aiming to... That's what you're aiming to find the peg to. So you should have that, and I'm going to do that on the other side. Sometimes helps to just move the wheel out of the way so that you can see the peg point. Then you want to just get some pressure on it. There we go. And then you got a peg there, a little peg there, and you got a slot there. And you're going to want to just peg the feet, well, peg the legs together pretty much. And then what we can do with the skirt is we just bring the skirt down. Bring the skirt down like that. Well, maybe it should be that those bits are underneath so that those go there and then that goes like that and then that looks a little better there. Yep. So, now it's going to be doing the arms. So, keep with full butterfly down like this. You're going to then want to make sure that the arms are in that kind of position. And the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want to use the double joint here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this bit here, this little POW bit with the yellow, and you're going to want to rotate it. I mean, this is so fiddly. Very, very fiddly. You want to rotate that out on the shoulder pad. Out flushed so that you get that detail. This little line detail here. And you're going to want to do same thing to the other one. I'm going to try and do that. Do that now. So they are on pressure pop-in pegs, so just make sure that they are properly popped in. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to utilize the double joints in the shoulders to help bring the shoulder pads over this grey section here. You might have to apply a little bit of pressure, but then once it clicks, you're all good there. Do same thing on this side. Yeah. Come on. Boom. There we go. So that's fine. That's all good there. So now what you can do is we can take this backpack and we can push that right down. And then take the grill and angle it inward. So we get that front bit going on like that. Now, finally with the arms, you're going to want to take them. You got a slot there, and you got a tab there. And the forearm is going to find the slot channel. Forearm's going to find the slot channel, and then the purple panel that's on the back of the arms is going to find the tab on the cab.
So then you just do same thing on this side, like so. And then here we have the car mode. And finally, take the forge back in. You got the tab there. You got a slot at the back here. And you pretty much just peg the forge into that at the back. And there you go. That is Solus in her Cybertronian truck mode. And yeah, I think it's quite an intuitive transformation for 28 steps. Definitely has some interesting bits that are involved that I didn't think would actually be on a figure like this. So I guess props to Hasbro for and Takara even for some of those little smaller details that I didn't notice would actually flip or rotate per se, like from the shoulder pads, for example. But yeah, I mean, it's a very, very cool alt mode, to be honest. And I quite like it. It's got some of the kind of a futuristicness to it. And I just live for futuristic sci-fi per se. So, and it does roll. It's on pin. She is on pinned wheels, so that is always cool as well. So, for size comparison in vehicle mode, I do have here Animated Universe Legacy Motormaster. There they are. Given though she is purple, here is another purple one with a bit of black. And I also have here Animated Universe Prowl. So we can see how that works out. So that is my video review on Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Primes Solus Prime. This has been Cybertron John. Peace out.